You've crossed 60. Congratulations! You've made it this far, but here's the ugly truth. Not everything that comes next is graceful. In fact, some of the worst mistakes elders make are so common, yet so quietly ignored, that they destroy health, happiness, and independence silently. And no one talks about them until now. Today, we're diving into 12 ugly things elders do in their 60s, and most don't even realize it until it's too late. Stick around till number 12, because if you're doing that one, your golden years might not be so golden after all. 1. Ignoring subtle health warnings. That nagging pain in your side? The shortness of breath when climbing stairs? It's not just aging. It could be your body's fire alarm, and you're hitting the snooze button. If your car made that noise, you'd be at the mechanic in a heartbeat. But your body? Nah, it'll be fine. Right? Denial doesn't prevent disease. Action does. 2. Relying too much on Dr. Google. We all do it. A weird symptom shows up, and 5 minutes later, you're convinced you have a rare Amazonian parasite. But here's the truth. Self-diagnosis kills clarity. And sometimes it just kills. Real health decisions need real doctors, not a Wi-Fi signal and a keyboard. 3. Underestimating the power of muscle loss. Sarcopenia. After 60, you're not just losing strength, you're losing your independence. Slowly, every year, your body sheds muscle like autumn leaves. And without strength, falls happen. Balance slips. Hospital visits skyrocket. But here's what they don't tell you. Fixing this doesn't require a gym. We'll get to that soon. 4. Isolating themselves socially. Retirement doesn't mean retreat. The loneliest room in America? It's not the hospital. It's the quiet house where no one visits and no one calls. Social isolation raises dementia risk by 50%, heart disease by 30%, and depression becomes the new roommate. So, if your phone hasn't rung in a week, maybe it's your turn to call. 5. Treating sleep like it's optional. You wouldn't skip meals every day. So why skip sleep? Poor sleep in your 60s is linked to heart disease, memory loss, weight gain, and even cancer. Want to live longer? Start by sleeping better. 6. Ignoring mental health because it's just old age. Feeling sad isn't just getting older. Feeling numb isn't just slowing down. It could be depression, anxiety, or chronic stress, and it's treatable. And there's one overlooked habit that silently feeds this monster. It's coming up soon. 7. Drinking more than they admit, especially alone. A little wine here, a cocktail there. What harm can it do? But in your 60s, alcohol hits harder. It disrupts sleep, raises blood pressure, weakens bones, and impairs cognition. And when you're drinking alone, that's no longer social. That's self-medication. 8. Saying, it's too late to change now. This single belief robs thousands of elders from better health. I'm too old for yoga. It's too late to start eating better. My habits are just part of who I am. Tell that to the 80-year-old who started painting last week and just sold her first piece on Etsy. Change doesn't care how old you are. It only cares how willing you are. 9. Skipping preventive screenings until it's too late. Colonoscopies, eye exams, hearing checks, cancer screenings. You wouldn't ignore a pothole on the road, so why ignore the ones inside your body? Prevention isn't paranoia, it's wisdom. 10. Taking medications. Without knowing what they're, for some elders, take 8 to 12 pills a day and can't name 3 of them. Overmedication is a silent epidemic in older adults. Side effects pile up, interactions become deadly. And there's one place in your house that's silently becoming the most dangerous spot. Coming up next. 11. Keeping a cluttered, hazardous home. The hallway you've walked 1,000 times? It only takes one fall to change everything. A messy rug, a poor light bulb, loose cables, and suddenly you're in the ER with a broken hip. Falls are the #1 cause of injury-related death in older adults. If your living room looks like a museum of the 1970s, it might be time for a safety makeover. 12th, letting go of purpose. This is the most dangerous one of all. When people retire, lose their spouse, or their kids move away, their reason to wake up vanishes. And with it, their vitality. Purpose isn't a luxury, it's fuel. Whether it's gardening, mentoring, volunteering, or just being the storyteller of your family, Your life still has chapters to write. The question is, will you pick up the pen? There's nothing shameful about aging, but there is something tragic about ignoring the power you still have. These 12 ugly things, they're not death sentences. They're wake-up calls. You have more control than you think, and it's never too late to rewrite your health story, starting today. If this video opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs this wake-up call.